The tragic journey of Lil' Kim from trailblazing icon to a life of turmoil. Lil' Kim, born Kimberly Denise Jones, rose from the streets of Brooklyn to become one of hip-hop's most iconic figures. She shattered barriers in the male-dominated rap industry with her bold lyrics, unapologetic persona, and distinctive style. While her professional achievements were monumental, her personal life has often been marked by profound challenges, making her story a blend of triumph and tragedy. The early years, love and betrayal. Lil' Kim's early life was shaped by both hardship and resilience. Growing up in a turbulent household, she experienced strained relationships, particularly with her father. These early struggles laid the groundwork for her later relationships, which would prove equally fraught with difficulties. Her teenage romance with Shawn Powell was a formative chapter. Meeting at the Empire roller skating rink, their connection was intense and immediate. For Lil' Kim, this relationship represented a semblance of stability and love. However, Powell's arrest for robbery dramatically altered the trajectory of their relationship. Despite his incarceration, Lil' Kim remained loyal, visiting him regularly and exchanging letters that kept their bond alive. Their engagement during this time showcased her commitment, but as she navigated her burgeoning career, the weight of this long-distance relationship became increasingly untenable. A turning point, the Notorious BIG. The arrival of Christopher Wallace, known globally as the Notorious BIG, marked a significant turning point in her life. As a mentor, collaborator, and romantic partner, Wallace played a pivotal role in Lil' Kim's career. Under his guidance, she honed her craft and prepared for the release of her debut album, Hardcore, which would establish her as a powerful voice in hip-hop. Their relationship, however, was far from idyllic. Wallace was married to singer Faith Evans, adding a layer of complexity and public scrutiny. Despite their undeniable chemistry, their romance was fraught with infidelity, jealousy, and conflict. This volatile relationship reached a critical moment when Lil' Kim discovered she was pregnant with Wallace's child. Faced with the competing demands of her career and the instability of their relationship, she made the difficult decision to terminate the pregnancy. In later interviews, Lil' Kim reflected on this choice, acknowledging the impossibility of bringing a child into such a chaotic environment. Wallace's tragic death in 1997 left an indelible mark on her, and their final conversations revealed the depth of their complicated love. Just days before his murder, Wallace expressed his love for her, a poignant reminder of what they had shared despite their struggles. Behind closed doors, the dark side of love. The public persona of Lil' Kim and the Notorious BIG as a power couple masked a much darker reality. In 2010, Lil' Kim revealed for the first time the abuse she had suffered during their relationship. In one chilling incident, she recounted how Wallace choked her until she lost consciousness. This revelation was a stark reminder of the abusive dynamics that often lurk behind their public appearances. This pattern of abusive relationships persisted in her later years. Lil' Kim's relationship with Damon World Hardy was another harrowing chapter. Hardy, a figure with deep ties to the criminal underworld, subjected her to severe physical abuse. The injuries she sustained were so severe that they required multiple reconstructive surgeries. The physical scars from these violent relationships were accompanied by deep emotional wounds. Yet, Lil' Kim displayed remarkable resilience, using her experiences to raise awareness about domestic violence. Her courage in sharing these stories has offered solace and solidarity to countless women facing similar struggles. Feuds and Friendships, a rivalry with Foxy Brown. One of the most publicized aspects of Lil' Kim's career was her feud with fellow rapper Foxy Brown. The two started as friends, even appearing together on magazine covers and sharing plans for a joint album, Thelma and Louise. However, their relationship soured as competition and external pressures intensified. Their rivalry became one of the most infamous in hip-hop history, with both artists releasing diss tracks aimed at each other. The feud reached its peak in the late 1990s, overshadowing their individual accomplishments. Despite occasional attempts at reconciliation, their relationship remained strained for years. This rivalry reflected broader challenges faced by women in hip-hop, where comparisons and competition often pit artists against one another. The media and industry figures played a significant role in fueling the animosity, highlighting the difficulty of navigating fame in such a scrutinized environment. Legal woes and public scandals. Lil' Kim's personal struggles were further exacerbated by legal issues. Her arrest in 1996 for marijuana possession marked the beginning of a series of encounters with the law. The most significant of these was her involvement in a 2001 shooting outside Hot 97 radio station. The incident, which stemmed from her entourage's feud with associates of Foxy Brown, resulted in Lil' Kim being charged with perjury and conspiracy. In 2005, she was convicted and sentenced to 1 year in federal prison. This period was a turning point, forcing her to confront the consequences of her actions and reevaluate her life. Despite the setback, Lil' Kim emerged from prison determined to rebuild her career and personal life. Resilience and reinvention. Following her release, Lil' Kim focused on reclaiming her place in the music industry. Her journey was far from smooth, but her determination never wavered. She also embraced motherhood with the birth of her daughter, Royal Reign, in 2014. Becoming a mother brought a new sense of purpose and fulfillment, and Lil' Kim has often spoken about the profound joy and responsibility of raising her daughter. Her relationship with Royal Reign's father, Mr. Papers, was another tumultuous chapter. Accusations of domestic abuse and public disputes added to the emotional strain, but the couple eventually reconciled for the sake of their daughter. This reconciliation reflected Lil' Kim's commitment to providing a stable environment for Royal Reign, even amidst personal challenges. A legacy of strength and vulnerability. Despite the numerous obstacles she has faced, Lil' Kim's legacy remains one of resilience and empowerment. She has consistently defied expectations, carving out a space for herself in an industry that often marginalized women. Her boldness and authenticity have inspired countless artists and fans alike. Lil' Kim's story is a testament to the complexities of fame and the human cost of success. Behind the glitz and glamour lies a narrative of pain, perseverance, and ultimate triumph. She has emerged as a voice for women who have faced adversity, using her platform to advocate for change and inspire others to overcome their own struggles. In the face of hardship, Lil' Kim continues to stand tall, a living symbol of strength, determination, and the enduring power of self-reinvention. Kimberly Lil' Kim Jones was the breakout star of Junior Mafia, the Notorious BIG A.E.O.S. rap crew and ever-present entourage. The Brooklyn-based group disbanded after its founder was fatally shot in 1997. But Lil' Kim, Junior Mafia DYS, sole female member, carried on making music. Despite her diminutive stature, she became a huge name in hip-hop, not only because she outshone many of her male counterparts, but also for her outlandish and often risque looks. She's earned herself a place in hip-hop history, but it's her ever-changing face rather than her razor-sharp rhyme that she's best known for today. The original Queen Bee has reportedly gone under the knife on numerous occasions over the past few decades. Her surgeries have long been a source of controversy in the hip-hop community, where cosmetic procedures aren't exactly commonplace. She tends to shy away from discussing the drastic changes in her appearance publicly, but we've been looking into the real reasons behind her repeated trips to the operating room. Here's why Lil' Kim looks so different from the girl that turned the rap game on its head in the 1990s. She oozes confidence when she's on the mic, but Lil' Kim actually suffers from a severe lack of self-esteem. When she sat down for a candid interview with Newsweek back in 2000, the petite rapper revealed that she developed a complex about her appearance. thanks to a string of unsavory suitors. All my life, men have told me I wasn't pretty enough, even the men I was dating, she revealed. I'd be like, well, why are you with me then? Sadly, instead of seeking out a man who appreciated her for what she was, and there were plenty of those about when she dropped her debut album, Hardcore, in 1996, Lil' Kim tried to compete with the so-called pretty girls. The Crush on You rapper told Newsweek that when men were unfaithful to her with women who looked nothing like her, it made her want to change the way that she looked. I have low self-esteem, and I always have, she admitted. Guys always cheated on me with women who were European looking, you know, the long hair type, really beautiful women. That left me thinking, how can I compete with that? Being a regular black girl wasn't good enough. Did this experience leave her wanting lighter skin? Rumors of skin bleaching have been dogging Lil' Kim for years, though she has consistently denied that she's ever engaged in this controversial and sometimes dangerous practice. It wasn't just the men she dated in her early days that messed with Lil' Kim's head. According to the rapper, her own father added to her issues. Her parents divorced when she was 8. And despite the fact that she wanted to remain with her mother, her dad won custody. When she spoke to Newsweek ahead of the release of her second studio album, The Notorious BIG, she revealed that her father would regularly make her feel as though she wasn't good enough. It was like I could do nothing right, she recalled. Everything about me was wrong. My hair, my clothes, just me. She left home at the age of 14, but the men she fell in with after flying the nest proved to be just as damaging. It's always been men putting me down just like my dad, she said. To this day, when someone says I'm cute, I can't see it. I don't see it no matter what anybody says. Being constantly put down in this manner is seemingly what spawned Lil' Kim's obsession with changing her appearance. As well as several facial procedures, the rapper went ahead with breast implants. That surgery was the most pain I've ever been in my life, she said of the implants. But people made such a big deal about it. White women get them every day. It was to make me look the way I wanted to look. It's my body. Kanye West caused quite the stir when he wore blue contact lenses to the Met Gala in 2016. But Lil' Kim has actually been doing this for years. When she appeared on Russell Simmons' One World Music Beat back in 2000, the bulk of the conversation centered around the Notorious BIG, her sophomore album, and the first she'd released since the murder of her mentor and former boyfriend, Christopher Biggie Smalls Wallace. The record represented a move away from the highly sexual, lyrical content that made her famous, but this wasn't the only big change. The diminutive MC attracted plenty of attention for her blonde wig and blue contact lenses when she first arrived on the rap scene, and this habit of altering her appearance was about to get way more extreme.